Excuse the way I'm dressed. Got on my house coat, just got out the shower. But when God has a message for me to deliver, then I have to deliver it. So, good morning, Hebrew Israelites, once known as African Americans, and the rest of humanity. The message I want to give you is that black people wanted segregation. It was Caucasians who wanted integration. Understand this, because they want us to think that we desire to live with them. That is false. We desired segregation. Now, why did they want integration? As you study Black History Month and you become aware of all the inventions that were created by African Americans, now known as Hebrew Israelites, then you will understand that all of these innovations were in the black cities and towns. They were in the black cities and towns. The ironing board, the dry cleaners, the stoplights, all of those things were in the black communities. They were in the black cities. In the 1920s, we had Black Wall Street. We had 140 banks. We had penny stocks. We were an affluent neighborhood. Our cities and towns were, were like night and day to Caucasian cities and towns. You have to understand the things that we invented were being utilized in our towns and cities. When Caucasians would come into our towns and cities to do business with us, they were mesmerized, totally mesmerized. We invented the elevator door that would open when the elevator arrived on our floor. We invented that door. Up till then, the elevators were invented, but in those white cities and towns, the door would open and the elevator would not be there and they would fall down the shaft. We invented that elevator door that opened when the elevator arrived. They knew it was a shock to them when they seen this. Why did they want integration? Because they wanted the technology in the black cities in their cities. They wanted that technology. That's why they destroyed our banks and destroyed our cities and buried them underneath lakes. They buried our cities underneath lakes once they stole our innovations and then they put them in their cities. Now ask yourself, why would people freed from slavery, finally on their feet, why would they want to live next door to the people who enslaved them? We did not want to live with them. And technically, they did not want to live with us until we outdid them, until they compared our cities with their cities. It was like comparing the cars to horse and buggies. That's how much more advanced we were than they are. Understand, we invented the cell phone. We invented the internet. We invented personal computers. We invented the light bulb. They wanted us in their neighborhoods so that they could see us. They didn't want us next door, but they wanted us in sight so they could see what we were doing and so that they could take advantage of it. And that's the facts. They wanted integration. We wanted segregation, but they wanted a limited form of segregation. They wanted us where they could see us so that they could copy off of us. Because in our neighborhoods, doctors, lawyers, and teachers lived in the same neighborhoods with the laborers, with the mechanics. We had a socialist society. We lived in a socialist society, not so much a capitalist society. Those black towns and cities were socialist societies. You see, we sold stock at a price that even the poorest person could afford, penny stocks. And that allowed them, the dividends allowed them to buy nice homes, to buy stores and other businesses, because we had a socialist society within a capitalist society. See, capitalism is profit maximization at all costs. Never mind everybody else. Capitalism is dog eat dog, but we had a socialist society where we took care of each other. We nurtured and cared for each other. The kid down the street could walk down the street and walk past the doctor's house. He could walk past his teacher's house. That's the way the black community was. And they were jealous of it. They were jealous of our accomplishments. It was they who wanted segregation, not us. Not us. We didn't want to live next door to them. For what? So we could ride in the back of the, when we had our own cities, we didn't ride in the back of the bus. We sat wherever we wanted to in the bus. When we went to the movies, there was no white section, colored section. We didn't want to live with them. We did not want to live with them. They forced us to live with them, and they've been forcing themselves on us ever since. Ever since. Did Jackie Robinson apply to go into Major League Baseball? No, he didn't. They came and got him. They came and got him and put him in the Major League Baseball Association. They put him in there and told him, just be cool, just be cool, just be cool, just hang in there, Jackie. He didn't volunteer to be in there. They came and got him. The same way the same way Bear Bryant came and got them black young men to play college football. They integrated us into their society. They integrated us into their society because we were happy being segregated. And if we were in the segregated cities now, we would be happy because we wouldn't have police shooting us in the back. We wouldn't have to worry about doctors trying to steal our body parts. And that's another thing I want to bring up. If you have white supremacist doctors, if you have white supremacist policemen, then you would be a fool to think that you don't have white supremacist doctors that don't care about you and white supremacist teachers, which we know exist. But understand this, Hebrew Israelites, once called Black African Americans, we are so great. Understand that we are a great people. We are a great people. Do not be deceived by this crap about we wanted segregation. We did not want that we wanted integration. We did not want integration. We've never wanted integration. And if you think about it now, you don't want integration now. We do not, in our black cities and towns and neighborhoods, we don't want an all white police force. We don't want an all white firemen. We don't want all white city workers. This stuff is forced upon us. Integration has been forced upon us because we are good at what we do. And the only way they can copy off of us is to be in the situations where they can watch everything we do. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Truth adds up, and you know it adds up. So be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are. We are God's chosen people, and we are second to none. We are second to none. And that is the message God wanted me to give you this evening. Good night. God bless you. I don't even know why I said that, because we are God's chosen people, and it's time for you all to recognize that you've been blessed. And it's not us that wanted integration. It has always been Caucasians who want integration. Even when the black women started this little movement for black girls only or whatever it was, white women got upset because they wanted to be in it. We got to TikTok our dancers, our TikTok dancers. What happens? White people see it, they steal it, and next thing you know, they're on TV doing what we do, copying off of us, and then apologize and tell me, oh, I didn't know I was stealing it. Yes, you did. It's time for us to awaken to the truth. It was not us who wanted integration. We were happy with segregation, but they bombed our banks, Black Wall Street, and the 140 black banks we have, and they bombed our cities and put our cities underneath lakes. Right now, probably every lake in this country has a black city buried underneath it. And I'm gonna repeat this one more time. Black athletes didn't fight to get into Caucasian sports. They came and got us because we were the excitement. We put excitement in the game. Motown didn't go to them. They came to Motown. Motown didn't go to them. They came to Motown. Am I lying? You know I'm not lying. Talk to you later, Hebrew Israelites, my people.